Xpeng have just launched some new discounts for the G6, the standard range version and the long range version. Both of them had been discounted, plus they're offering some other interesting offers. These new discounts, I think, might make this the best value EV right now in Australia. If it's not the best value, it's definitely right up there at the top. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. I've been driving the G6 for the last maybe 12 months now. It's been just over 12 months. I think I've done about 15,000 kilometers in total of driving. And I've got to say, it's been a great car. Fantastic car, in fact. It has 570 kilometers of range, WLTP. And charging speed is about 290 kilowatt. You can hold a very, very high charging peak though. So you can charge the battery from 10 to 80% in around 20 minutes. And I've found in the real world, charging speed is faster than any other EV that I've seen tested in Australia. Now, the new Zeekr 7X, that's a different story potentially, but this is the fastest charging EV that I've seen in person. Anyhow, this offer from Xpeng, 5 years of free servicing, plus you can choose between $3,000 cashback or 2.9% finance and an optional 10-year extended vehicle and battery warranty for $880. Basically, guys, the discount is this. If you're going to buy it with cash or with your own financing, it's a $3,000 discount plus 5 years of free servicing. That works out to be approximately about a $6,000 discount in total, including the free servicing plus the $3,000 cashback. Meaning the Tesla Model Y is great value. The Zeekr 7X is awesome value. This is right up there though, in terms of the value proposition stakes. You end up really looking at about $54,000 for the Xpeng G6 long range. It's got an 87 kilowatt hour battery. And honestly, standard specifications in this car, there's no options. Standard with 21-inch wheels. Everything comes standard. There's really nothing to get. Paint colors. There's no paint choice colors to add on extra cost. They're all colors are the same price. There's no extra fees. One hidden charge you're going to find with a lot of brands in Australia, almost all of them in fact, is you buy the car, you think, okay, I'm great, I've paid $60,000 for this car or whatever, and then there's the dealer delivery fees, which can be a lot of money. It can be up to say $4,000 or $5,000 for some brands. There's no dealer delivery fees with this car. So essentially $56,800 is the price for the long range with this discount, plus free servicing for 5 years. Yeah, it's pretty incredible value. So if you want to get the long range, that's the price. But the standard range version, that comes with a lithium iron phosphate battery that provides 435 kilometers of range. And it's got a little bit less power, not a lot of a difference. It's got 200 kilowatts rear wheel drive. Both of these cars, the long range and the standard range, are rear wheel drive. Both of them performance is around 6 seconds, 0 to 100. But the difference is the batteries. That's the main difference, is the battery sizes between the long range and the standard range. Standard range, lithium iron phosphate battery. I think it's a 62 kilowatt hour battery size, 435 kilometers of range WLTP. That model is $54,800. With this new discount, the price comes down to $51,800. So it's about $52,000 plus 5 years of free servicing. And if you pay the $880, you get a 10-year warranty. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing in the market right now and at that price point that provides that kind of value. If you can think of something, please, I want to know what it is. Let me know. I mean, email me with what it is, because I really don't see how anything competes with that in terms of the size of this car. Boot space, you're looking at really good size boot. It's got a big boot. It's about 570 litre boot. That charging speed I mentioned already. It's got very, very good software. It's got that 15-inch touchscreen in the middle of the car. Standard ventilation and heating in the seats. It's just incredible value. I also should mention the reason it can charge quite quickly is not just the charging speed, it's actually got an 800 volt architecture. So 10 to 80% takes around 20 minutes. Standard range has a 66 kilowatt hour battery, not a 62 kilowatt hour battery. And the standard range, the charging speed is a little slower. It's 215 kilowatt, whereas the long range is I've seen about 290 kilowatt when I've used it on a 350 kilowatt charger. Now, speaking of batteries though, the long range battery is an 87.5 kilowatt hour NMC battery. It gets a bit more power, not a noticeable difference, really just enough more power to make the cars have pretty much the same performance. But the big difference is the range. Now, what else does it get? You've got a 10.2-inch digital driver's display and an 18-speaker X Opera sound system. There's Apple CarPlay, wireless, Android Auto, of course, wireless as well. There's a panoramic glass roof, and there's two 50-watt wireless chargers, which are cooled as well. So I've been testing some EVs lately, and they haven't had cooled charging for your phone. I picked my phone up, and it's really hot. You don't want to do that to your phone. It can wreck your battery. So, safety systems. This car does have a 5-star safety rating. It's got 7 airbags, advanced driver assistance systems that work fairly well, lane centering, adaptive cruise control, autonomous emergency braking. One feature that I use all the time is the 360-degree camera system. That's really good for parking in tight spaces. And this car can actually park itself really well in tight spaces. So if you're ever unsure in a car park about parking yourself or reversing the car yourself, you can get the car to do it. And it does work. I've tried it several times. Boot space, as I mentioned before, it's a good size boot, 571 litres. And if you fold down the rear seats, it's got 1,374 litres of space. So this deal apparently will run out on the 30th of November. It'll be available for the next month. As I said before, 56,800 long range. Standard range will be 51,800 and 5 years of free servicing or the 2.88% finance. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a good option? I've seen, and I've spoken to some of you, lately I've seen a lot more Xpengs on the road. I went to Wollongong last weekend, saw someone at the Wollongong University there charging his EV. He just bought a new Xpeng a week previously. He bought the silver version, which I think maybe looks better than my black version. It does. It does look better than my black car. I should have got the silver one. And I actually saw one yesterday. There's one in my local town here in Newcastle. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.